Buying a new car? Big decision, right? But here's the deal. Whether you should buy, lease, or finance that shiny new car is one of the most debated topics out there. Are you ready to discover how to save thousands of dollars and make the smartest choice for your wallet? Stick around because the results might shock you. Oh, and let me know in the comments, what's your dream car? Let's talk about it while we break this down. Hi, I'm Sane, and welcome back to The Penny Plan, where we simplify personal finance and help you build wealth one penny at a time. If you love actionable insights like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a video. Now, let's dive into today's topic. Let's start with the basics. When it comes to getting a car, you have four main options. The first option is buying outright. This is where you pay the full price of the car up front. No loans, no interest, just you and your new ride. Sounds straightforward, right? The second option is financing, often referred to as hire purchase. With financing, you make a down payment, borrow the rest, and pay it off over a fixed term with interest. In the end, you own the car. The third option is leasing. Leasing is like renting. You make lower monthly payments, but at the end of the term, you don't own the car, you give it back. And finally, the fourth option is personal contract purchase, or PCP. PCP is a hybrid. You make a deposit, pay monthly installments, and at the end, you can choose to buy the car, return it, or trade it in for a new one. Now that we know the options, let's figure out which one might be best for you. To keep things simple, let's assume we're looking at a mid-sized family car like an Audi. Here's what I found when I crunched the numbers. If you go with financing, also known as hire purchase, you'll make a $4,500 down payment. The monthly payment would be $810 for 3 years, based on an interest rate of 11%. At the end of the term, you'll have paid $34,000 in total. If you sell the car after 3 years, you might get $16,000 back, making your net cost $18,000. Now let's look at leasing. With the same $4,500 down payment, your monthly payments would be $345. Over 3 years, the total cost would be $17,000. However, you won't own the car at the end, so you walk away with nothing. For PCP, you'd also put down $4,500. Your monthly payment would be $450, and if you decide to keep the car, you'd need to pay a final balloon payment of $15,000. This makes the total cost $36,000 if you buy the car. If you return it, the cost is about $21,000. Finally, if you buy outright, the purchase price is $30,000. After 3 years, you could sell it for $16,000, making your net cost $14,000. So, which is the cheapest option? If you have the cash, buying outright is the least expensive choice on paper. But there's more to consider. Let's talk opportunity cost. If you spend $30,000 up front on a car, that money is tied up. What if you invested it instead? The S&P 500 has historically returned around 10% annually. Over 3 years, that $30,000 could grow to $40,000 or more. The question is, can the investment returns outweigh the added costs of financing or leasing? So, while buying outright is cheapest on paper, financing might make sense if you can use that cash to generate higher returns elsewhere. Let's talk psychology. Financial decisions aren't just about numbers. They're also about peace of mind. If you buy outright or pay off your car with financing, it's yours. No more monthly payments. But remember, as your car ages, maintenance costs go up. On the other hand, leasing or PCP offers lower monthly payments and lets you drive a new car every few years. Plus, you avoid the hassle of selling your car or dealing with major maintenance issues. However, leasing and PCP come with restrictions. Mileage caps, condition requirements, and penalties for exceeding them can be stressful. If flexibility matters to you, owning outright might be the better choice. So, what's my recommendation? If you're looking for short-term flexibility, go for a lease or PCP, especially if you like driving new cars or can't handle large upfront costs. If you want long-term savings, buy outright if you can afford it and plan to keep the car for years. If you want a balanced approach, financing works well if you want ownership without locking up too much cash up front. At the end of the day, It all comes down to your financial situation, lifestyle, and preferences. So, what's your strategy? Will you buy, lease, or finance your next car? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how you're making your decision. Also, if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with friends who might be struggling with the same decision. At The Penny Plan, we're all about helping you make smarter financial choices. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep building wealth one penny at a time.